What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, XLR Boy, aka TheWavMan, man. You already know we back at it like crack addicts. You already know how we rocking, man. Today we coming with that NBA YoungBoy, man. Never broke again, man. Look, 38, baby. You already know how we rocking, man. So look, you already know how we rocking, man. Let's get right into the bang, dang, man. Right after these messages. Girl, I'm staying with you. You know I ain't playing with you. That on the game, these all like the same. See, baby girl, you the truth. If I lose you, I don't know what I do. I want to thank everybody for visiting the channel once again, man. Look, you already know what time it is, man. If you're not part of the Wave family, man, make sure you guys subscribe down low. And if you are, you already know. You're certified, you feel me? Look, I want everybody to make sure they follow me here at XLR Boy on Instagram and Twitter. And also make sure you guys thumbs up this video and comment below who else y'all want to hear, man. Let me know how I'm doing, and you already know how I act up. You hear me? You know how I act up. 38, baby. I'm never let complete me. You heard me? So look, man, you already know how we start out these videos. I'm gonna give my 2 shout outs to some Wave family members. Let's get right into this thing, man. The first shout out I want to give goes to real_curly_J. Shout out to you, man, for leaving a dope comment. And also one more person I want to give a shout out to is Sammy2Trail, man. Thank y'all for leaving these comments. If you want to comment, make sure you guys head to the Instagram, leave a genuine comment, and you already know how we rocking, man. Let's get into this bang thing. That's what y'all about to get into. Listen up. You know I ain't playing with you. But that on the game, these all like the same. See, baby girl, you the truth. If I lose you, I don't know what I do. Girl, I'm staying with you. You know I ain't playing with you. But that on the game, these all like the same. See, baby girl, you the truth. If I lose you, I don't know what I do. Yeah. Dang, we went through when we just first started. You ain't leave me when we had to sleep on the floor of that apartment. It was hard, so you know when we touched that paper, we flaunted. This for real, we had to go to Goodwill just to get some garments. That's some real shit. You never tripping, we just trying hardest. They ain't believe me cause I am an artist. Look, man, I ain't gonna hold you up no longer, man. Let's get right into this vocal effects tutorial, man. NBA YoungBoy, let's scatter. First things first, man, like I tell you guys all the time, if you want to sound like a person, you know, if you want to learn how to get the vocal effects, you have to sound like that person, because the voice does go into the vocal quality of the mix. So with that being said, man, let's get right into what makes NBA YoungBoy sound his sound. All right, so the first thing, man, is the auto-tune, man. He uses auto-tune sometimes on his melodic sounds, and we're speaking about the melodic side of NBA YoungBoy right now. So the first thing we have to get into was the auto-tune, man. For this beat, because the beat dictates the key and the scale of the auto-tune, or the keys that you should be singing in, basically. So for this one, it's a alto tenor. It's a key. The key is F and the scale is major. So it's a major F scale. And for this, we did a semi-fast retune speed. But we kept it natural at the same time because he doesn't have a T-Pain kind of vocal. So we put the retune speed at 14 and we did the humanize at 9, y'all. And what the humanize does is basically, as it says, it's kind of self-explanatory. It humanizes your vocal, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going through like a robotic-y type of emulation sound. So what that does is it brings the auto-tune level to a more natural state and makes your vocals come through just more natural, you know what I'm saying? Less robotic-y. Next thing we did, we used the parametric EQ. What we did a high pass cut at almost 200. We did it at 196, and what we did was we did a frequency sweep to get the bass out of the vocals. And for my bass, usually it lands around 240, around 250, around that area. So we cut there, and then we did a boost at about the 2200 range, and we did another boost at the 8K range. So I'll play the vocal with and without that. Girl, I'm staying with you. You know I ain't playing with you. But that on the game, these all like the same. See, baby girl, you the truth. If I lose you, So basically what that does, it just takes out the bad frequencies, man. We didn't want to, do too much to the vocal so far. So that's what we have for the parametric EQ, man. The next thing we did the Maximus just to de-ess it. So what we did was we went to the preset and we went to de-ess narrow band, y'all. Now this takes out the sibilants, as you guys know by now, man. It just takes out the all those S's out the vocals. So sometimes when that stuff comes through the headphones, it can hurt your ears and all type of stuff. Bad frequencies, you want to get rid of them, man. So that's what we did there. Next thing we did, we got a fruity compressor. We did a basically these are the compressors right here, man. Basically the things you want to remember when you're compressing rap vocals and these type of vocals are fast attack, you want the ratio to be around 8-to-1, or you know, in this case it was 9-to-1, and you're gonna have to, you know, make your threshold actually hit the actual vocal. So we did a threshold of -38.1. That's what you want to remember for the compressor. And basically what your compressor does is it keeps your vocal range in like one plane, one even plane, you know. And when we talk about dynamic range, we're talking about the volume from top to bottom, you know, loudest to quiet. Next thing we did, we used the limiter, because I felt like in this case with his type of vocals, where he gets into the rap towards these parts,
you never tripping, we just trying hardest. They ain't believe me cause I am an artist. Get out the hood, it look like it's the hardest. Police ain't helping, they just try to charge us. Yeah, we living good, but we just getting started.
so at those parts where it's coming in really aggressive, like women are chipping, no, but when I bought it, I'm gonna you know what I'm saying? The dynamic range is gonna keep bouncing. So as you guys can see here, there's peaks. So we use this limiter right here to take these peaks away, you know what I'm saying? So basically what you want to do is you use the limiter and you want to bring your ceiling down to the top of the peak.
You never tripping, we just trying hardest. They ain't believe me.
This green line is the ceiling that is right here. So that's the ceiling. It's going to be up here. You're going to want to bring it down to right below the peaks a little bit, so it takes away that extra top end that we don't want, you know what I'm saying? Just to give you some more compression. So that's what you do with that right there. Next thing we did, as you guys can tell, we used the Soundgoodizer, man. Soundgoodizer just puts that thing in a right sitting place in that mix, you feel me? If you feel like your vocals are dull, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you go ahead and get yourself a Soundgoodizer, and this can really change up everything for you. So we use preset A for the Soundgoodizer, and we just moved it up a little bit, you know? I'll play it for you guys so you can hear how it sounds.
You never tripping, we just trying hardest. They ain't believe me cause I am an artist. Get out the hood, it look like it's the hardest. Police ain't helping, they just try to charge us. Yeah, we living good, but we just getting started. And you the only one I wanna ball with, cause I ain't gonna.
So basically what that does, like you guys heard, it just puts it above the mix so you really can hear your vocals stand out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are saying you want that crispy vocal sound, so the Soundgoodizer could be what you guys are missing, you know? It might not be, it could be the EQ, man, but nonetheless, man, play around with it and you'll get a sound, you feel me? Next thing we did, we used the reverb, man. Nothing too much. We just used the reverb and we used the sub bus, and we went 1/4 the way, you know, 1/4 the way just on the sub bus right here. So that's what I call the sub bus, and I'll play it for you and I'll move this around for you so you guys can hear what the actual what this knob does. It just basically makes how much you want the effect to affect the vocal, basically.
You never tripping, we just trying hardest. They ain't believe me cause I am an artist. Get out the hood, it look like it's the hardest. Police ain't helping, they just try to charge us. Yeah, we living good.
Yeah, man, so with that being said, let's get into these background vocals, man, for the chorus effect. So basically what we did here, man, everything is the same except for the parametric EQ. Parametric EQ, we did a high pass cut at 632, and we did a low pass cut at the 5900 range right here, and we boosted this mid range right here to give it a semi telephone effect. So let's hear how that sounds.
Girl, I'm staying with you. You know I play with you, yeah. Baby girl, you the truth.
So after we did that, to get this wide effect, you know, how we got that effect right here, we put the fruity chorus in. So these are the settings for the fruity chorus, and we use the fruity chorus to get that effect. I play it with and without the chorus, and the parametric EQ, so you guys can hear what that does.
Girl, I'm staying with you. You know I play with you, yeah. Baby girl, you the truth. I don't know what I do, yeah.
Now, as you can see, we added one more plugin, and the plugin we added was the Fruity Delay, man. Because I made the beat, I know the exact BPM. So when you know the exact BPM of the beat, there's a cheat code where you can move the time to straight at 12 o'clock. And once you do that, you get the correct delay time, because that's one of the most important things, is getting the correct delay time. You feel me? So that's what we did right there. We put it right up here. And also we put the cut, because what we wanted to do was put the actual delay in a kind of a filter, you feel me? So it's not as apparent as the actual main vocal. And we did ping pong, and this is the sound you get.
Girl, I'm staying with you. Ain't playing, no, I ain't playing with you. But that on the game, these all ain't the same. See, baby girl, you the truth. If I lose you, I don't know what I do.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, man, the background vocals right here.
Leave me when we had to sleep on the floor at a party.
Basically, this is the same thing we used for the main vocal, and we just added more reverb. The reason being because when I was listening back to some NBA YoungBoy tracks, the background vocal, the ad-libs were very similar. It just was lower. It just was lower and just played in the background a little bit. And also what I did was I panned it a little bit to the right just to give it a little bit of its own area in the song, you feel me? So that's it for the vocal effect tutorial for NBA YoungBoy, man. Look, we back on these SoundCloud reactions, man. You already know how I'm rocking, man. Make sure you guys follow the direction in the description. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn the notifications on, man. Until next time, let me know what's popping, man. Thumbs up this video, subscribe. You already know how I'm rocking, man. Dunzo!